In this video, we're going to cover application proxy firewalls. The way that application proxy firewalls work is it's for a specific application, such as a web application, an FTP application, an SMTP application. So for example, a client is going to use their browser to connect to a web application. They're going to send an HTTP request to a server using their IP address. A proxy, such as an HTTP proxy, is going to scan the packets associated with this request. And if the packets look great, it's going to send the examined HTTP request packet onto the server. The server will then respond with its response. And then the HTTP proxy will then scan those packets, ensure that those are good, and then send the examined HTTP response packets back to the client. These application proxies can occur again on FTP or SMTP or various other applications that we want to have a proxy firewall installed. So the benefit of an application proxy is it's going to be able to scan packets as a whole to determine whether or not there are viruses that match certain signatures that are being sent over the network, etc. It is very slow. That's why the main border protection is stateful packet inspection firewall, but it does a good job on ensuring that we can examine at the application layer. So what protections do application proxy firewalls offer? Well, to the client, they protect against known attack sites. They also protect against scripts that could potentially cause harm, such as scripts that could download Trojans, etc. They protect against certain MIME types, so we could say that we don't ever want these types of files installed or downloaded onto our client. So for example, exe or JavaScript, because those could potentially be malicious files. Also, it would disable posting sensitive files, so in an organization they have a bunch of information that is protected, and they could have this information protected using signatures so that when certain files are uploaded to be sent outside of the network would detect these signatures and disable this from happening. The server protections would work the opposite way in that we don't want random users posting malicious files to our server, so we would disable those specific files from being posted, such as JavaScript or exe files, etc. Additionally, it would protect against SQL injection attacks. So if someone is maliciously manipulating SQL queries through forms, then a server could protect against that. Automated protections that are offered by application proxy firewalls include hiding internal IP addresses, additionally destroying headers and passing new headers, because sometimes headers can store malicious information, and then finally maintaining protocol fidelity, so ensuring that the port 25 is associated with our SMTP application, that port 80 is associated with our HTTP application rather than something different.